What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Blackpool FC career mode in FIFA 23, and welcome to the finale of season number 3. We have been on such a massive run these last 3 seasons. We've come from League One, we went straight up from the Championship to the Premier League, and now we are in an FA Cup final that will be topping off this season. We will be playing at least one more match in the Premier League. I'm not decided which game it might be yet. It might be possibly the last game of the season, maybe. But I want to focus mainly on the FA Cup because we are relatively safe now. We are 11th place. We've got Liverpool, but I think I played them at Bloomfield, so I'm probably going to simulate, even though it's at Anfield. We'll have plenty of times we can play them at Anfield in the future. So probably someone else I'm going to play it instead of them. As you can see, we are on 42 points, and if you know, when you hit that 40-point mark, usually that's when you're safe. And look at that, Crystal Palace 18th, 24 points. We are safe. We're safe. There's nothing I cannot see as. I think mathematically, I think we're done. Safe. There's still a little bit of movement we can do, but there's not too much we can go up. We can go down a bit, and we can. To be honest, we can go down all the way to like maybe a 14th. But we're sticking still if we got our act together, possibly get up to 10th. I think Newcastle's a little bit out of our reach. But you never know. We'll do it, give it our best shot. We're going to simulate this first game against Liverpool, and let's see if we can get a good result here. Because obviously we've got a big game coming up against Man United in the FA Cup final. We need a bit of a run in for that, so we'll simulate this. You never know if we might shock them. Oh, unfortunately not. Okay, so they absolutely humble us, 3-0. You can just tell that the team's not on that level yet. Okay, so this game against Spurs, I'm actually going to play. I'm going to probably play my full starting 11 for this game, and then for the next game, what is against Bournemouth. I'm going to play basically a whole rotated side because I want my best starting 11 for that cup final, what is after that. So there's a lot left to do. So let's go and see if we can get a good win and maybe get a little bit of form going for this final. But here we go. We've got the Premier League to deal with first. Let's go and do it. Here we go. The first game we're going to play of the episode. Unfortunately, we got humbled by Liverpool at Anfield, but we are back in our home stadium at Bloomfield. The fans are happy because we are safe in the Premier League for another season. And next season, you can just tell we are going to. I feel like we're just going to go off. I feel like next season is such a big season. But right now, I want to make the best of this, and I want some silverware. But the Premier League, we've got to still try and put our best foot forward. So let's get straight into this game, guys. Let's hopefully see if we can give the fans a good showing here today. We've got a good team. We've got people like Bellingham in their side. So we've always got fire at the back, Spurs as well. Harry Kane. Trying to control him. Oh! Thankfully that slide tackle didn't connect with Braithwaite. He just missed Harry Kane, and Raya had to make a save because we couldn't quite get it away anywhere. I don't know what happened there. No one jumped for it. No one jumped for it. What? Bino Gittins there, he had it. He saw a jump for it, but he saw it didn't. And then Raya, I felt like could have got that. Really? 6 goals. Why is Kane only got 6 goals?
Number 10, Harry Kane.
Okay, so we've started a bit sloppily. We need to bounce back. Come on, boys. Sort of stuff out. Loader to Scott. Loader to Yates, but Romero's right there. Oh, that's got to be offside there. He's well off. Gilman's son. Again, I don't know why he's got the captain's armband over Kane. Oh, so no, it's just that right there. We need to clear this up. We're making problems for ourselves. Oh my God, Kane has just absolutely done us there. Oh my God, and Braithwaite has just been bodied by Kane. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'd expect a bit more from my centre-back. He just ran into him. Why didn't you... Oh, we're 2-0 down already, with Kane just absolutely dominating us. That's brilliant, that. Now Scott! Oh, Casteels is just... Stop it! Stop! Scott couldn't do any more than that. He put it across goal. We're showing a bit of fight. Braithwaite! Oh my God, he's in a bar. We've hit a bar twice now. And that's just... I don't know what it was there. There was no swinging the ball. There was no curl, no power. Absolutely a dead rubber from Camavinga, that. No. I feel like we're just going to get beat by his 2 early goals. What really, we just got so lucky to get. And no! Reed, you lost your man! You lost your man, you left him go! He's right there, but you let him go, you just let him wander off from you. And now that is it, that is job done for them. They did not deserve us that. They have got so lucky in this match. We should have been 3-0 up already. And now we can't get anywhere near their defence. We cannot pass them at all. Oh, for fuck's sake, Woo! Braithwaite saves your ass again! Just not good enough, Woo. What is this defending? This is some of the most horrific defending! Why is that from Sensing? And then that from Braithwaite. Absolutely despicable performance. What the fact we can't finish anything, and then we can't defend. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, Woo, you're fucking useless sometimes. Really are. This scoreline does not say how this game has gone at all. They've had a few chances and they've got the better... What? Come on, Raya! Help me out! You're not helping me there! You're making a save, but you're putting it right back at him! Oh, it's absolutely... This is the kind of games when I think we are nowhere near them. And this makes me so worried for the final because... But then again, if we took our chances, you never know what we would have done. Oh, I swear to Kane, it is impossible to get the fucking ball off. What is Raya doing? Why can't he just hold it? That's right at him. I'm going to say it right now. This is possibly the worst performance Raya has done all season. He's not had many. I'm not going to rag on him too much. But he has done some stuff in that game where he could have helped me out a bit. He could go away, because every time he got a ball, he was near impossible to get off the ball. You couldn't tackle him, you couldn't do anything. We've really, really got to sort ourselves out for this cup match. We really, really do, because if we play like that, we're done for. I'm going to change his team around a bit more, because like people like Yates, I want completely out of the team. I want him to get a rest. I'm sort of accepting a defeat here, but I'm hoping, even though it's the second team, it's still relatively okay. I'm obviously the centre back 56 rate. It's not great. Come on, guys. Can we maybe get something here? We get a win! Get in! Pervader and Weghorst. That is great stuff going into the final. And it means we'll have... I think apart from Moda, who I had to keep in there because I didn't have any other midfielders. He will be a bit tired, but hopefully not too tired for this cup final. We've got to do a press conference because this is the main event of the episode. Let's do it. Let's do this press conference.
Okay, thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
You go into the FA Cup final as underdogs against United. Yes, we are. With that in mind, so what can we expect? I'd just say we just need to give it our best try. All this together, absolutely. I feel like we need to get off to a great start. That's what's the most important thing. A great performance in your last game and the fixture against United is on the horizon. Is fatigue becoming an issue? No matter what, they're giving 100%, and also I have just given them all a rest. The Blackpool team's been very in and out. I mean, to be honest, that's what you expect. What are you expecting, really, from this kind of team? The boys are working harder, that's what I'm going to say. But what are you expecting from a team like this who's still relatively on the up? So, just give us a little bit of a break.
Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.
So here we go, the first final of this series. And this is a big day for Blackpool. This couldn't be any bigger for us, in all honesty. We have fought hard to be here. We've beaten the likes of Liverpool, Crystal Palace, even Bolton to get here. We did what we had to do, and we are here at Wembley again. We did so well in the semi-final. Can we do it this one last time to lift the FA Cup? It will be amazing if we could. We need a better performance than we did against Spurs, but let's look at this team. So, I said, look at that, that's pretty much right. But look at that, number 24, Tyler Rogers, is playing against his former club. He's in that midfield. Muriel as well, he's the only other change. Skriniar as well. It's a very much changed side, to be fair. Like, people like Ericsson still in there. It's interesting. But I'm interested to see what it's going to be like playing against Rogers, our old player. But as I said, no change to starting 11. My best starting 11 is out there. Can they bring it home? I hope so. I have faith in these boys. We just need to start off well. We need to defend better. Defend as a team. And you never know. Miracles do happen. We've not beaten them yet this season. We've not got anything against them this season. If there was a time to do so, now is the time. Let's go, boys. The Emirates FA Cup final is kicked off. Blackpool versus Manchester United on one of the grandest stages of them all. Let's go. Oh! Anthony went right through the back of Reed there for absolutely no reason. I mean, what? I want to know, why is that not on red? I know it's early, but still, that was a dangerous challenge on Reed. Reed on the overlap. Brilliant. Yates. Edwards! Edwards is turned and De Gea is saved by United there. We cut him open with Marcus Edwards on the turn. Maybe don't hit it as flush, but that is still a fingertip save from the Spaniard. Can we get this on the head of one of our big lads? Can't quite. Edwards, he's got to rescue it. Bano Gittins! Oh, that's an outside the foot shot, and it was right at De Gea, unfortunately. Time on Malacia. Oh, he's managed to get in there. I don't like that. Oh, thank God! Tyler Rogers nearly pulled out and away, but he pulls it wide. Rogers very, very unlucky, thankfully for us this time. Oh, we're just trying to keep him up. Oh, and Ray with a save! Again! Just can't get the ball away. Thankfully, Ray holds this one. Come on. Oh, look at this! Bano Gittins! He's got Delort with him! Bano Gittins! Saved by the hair again! He just couldn't quite get that under the spell. You can tell he was just always bouncing. He gets it on target. Maybe he could have put it on a plate for Yates, but it would have been difficult. Bano Gittins with the corner here. Jerry Yates, but it's not really good enough. Ah, but the low's got to get there. Oh, but Bano Gittins! Oh, he's still in there! And so close! Bano Gittins nearly preyed on a mistake. Change needs to be made. Sensi and Nicholas both coming on. Oh, go on, Reed. On the overlap. Nicholas! Nicholas, can he get there? No, he can't. Scott, though. Scott can't hold his ground. Oh, Nicholas, though! Nicholas! Nicholas! He's done it! We have taken the lead in the FA Cup final! And it's one of our own! It's Nicholas! He's just, come on! Come on, I've got goosebumps from that! He had to be something good to beat De Gea today! He had to be! Brilliant from Scott, and then it's a great finish from Nicholas, who's had such a great season, on all honesty. He's probably played better than Edwards in the whole season. But come on, Oliver Nicholas, what a hero! What a goal. I'm going to bring Bellingham on just because of fitness. I didn't particularly want to take Scott off, but it had to be done. Oh, that's brilliant there from the captain. Oh, and Reed trying to be a bit clever there. That's brilliant from Wu. He's had a great game today. Sensi keeping it there. Camavinga. It's Nicholas. He can't quite turn and shoot himself.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of free time.
It's Rogers. Just need to keep him out. It's a corner. And the goalkeeper is coming up. One last chance. All we have to do is clear this ball. Camavinga, please. Yes. There it is. Blackpool are FA Cup champions. Come on, boys. What a way to win it. The heart, the desire, we worked our arse off in this match. The last time Blackpool won an FA Cup was 1953. Over 70 years ago. At this point, 73 years ago. Last time they won an FA Cup. And big boy Jerry Yates, he's gonna lift it. This was an incredible run. And ladies and gents, Blackpool are your FA Cup champions. And we will be playing in Europe next year. There's nothing else what could be said apart from this team have absolutely deserved this. We overall, I think we played so much better than Man United. We deserved it, and the fact it was Oliver Nicholas who came off the bench to score the winning FA Cup goal is just, it's written in the stars, that kind of stuff. He's done that a couple of times where he's come on and scored big goals. And that's why I love him, that's why I'm keeping him around. Gather round, take your pictures, because these boys have done us proud today. But the defence, the midfield, the attackers, they all did their jobs today. Well done, lads, let's go! You just can't write it. Inspired substitution, yes it was. Edwards is doing fine, he played really well. But Nicholas came on and he's always got a good finishing on him. He really, really does. And I can't believe it. I'm so happy with that. What a game. Rashford, we kept Rashford quiet. I've got to say, fair play to Lawrence Gabriel. But we have done such a great job. We have made history. As I said, to this date, pretty much, what was it? It's 75 years, pretty much. 72, 73 years, roughly, since they last won an FA Cup. That's how long ago it was. Honestly, it was amazing. I can't express how happy I am that we won this one, because it means we've actually got a little bit of a inkling to get into to Europe now next year, and we can just work our way up. It's so good to get a first taste of European football. Come on, I loved that. That was brilliant. I'll be honest, these next couple of games I'm probably just going to simulate, because we can't really go up, we can't really go down. I'm just honestly, we've done what we needed to do. And we did win. Barlow Gittins gets his goal. That's brilliant. I'm happy with that. There's actually no positive of doing the games, because we can't really go up. There's nothing really for us to fight for anymore. So I'm happy just to let these games go. I'd love it if we finish off with like 3 wins on the trot. That'd be amazing. Well, no, 4 wins, because we beat Bournemouth as well. This would be amazing. We've got Wolves. Can we get another win? Come on, against Wolves at home. Oh yes, we do. That's brilliant. Come on, you boys, you do me proud. Yatesy gets a goal as well. Scott and Camavinga gets the winner. Come on, boys, 3-2. So proud he is for that. That's brilliant. Well done, lads. Cracking season. I've loved it. I've loved every bit of this season. So amazing. Okay, guys, so I'm actually, because I don't know what the deal is with like transfer budgets going over to next seasons. I'm pretty sure some of it gets put into your budget for next season, but I think a bit of it goes. So what I'm going to do, well, I've still got like 90 million in the budget. I'm going to make a couple of signings. The first position I want to focus on is the right back position, and I've been scouting a few people. This Bellanova guy, Soppy, Royale, and Wilfred Singo. I've been thinking about all of these guys and seeing who I'd like, because I really want to improve upon that position. And the one player I am really wanting to go out and sign is Wilfred Singo. Simply because he popped up and he's still at Torino. 24 years of age, 82 overall. He's a good overall. He's 6'3". He's a tall guy for a left back position, for a right back position, sorry. I think he'll fit in. The fact is that Torino is not like one of the big players. I mean, yes, I could make her case like Emerson Morale wants to get more game time. Soppy's a young guy, but he's at Atalanta, possibly a Champions League club. This Bellanova guy he's sort of like the same player as Singo, but he's 2 overalls less and a year older. So, and Wilfred Singo, I've been tempted to use for a while now. So, I'm gonna go in and put an offer in for him, and I'll let you know when I've got him all signed up and stuff. Okay, so there you go. Wilfred Singo is all signed up for 35 million. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but he's going to be such a great boost for us when we get into next season. So I'm happy with that. Right, there is another couple of positions I want to look at, and that is the centre-back, because as I said, I want a new centre-back in for next year. I think Woo's good, I think Braithwaite's good, but I want another centre-back because I don't really have that many. I don't really have any other centre-backs. The 2 players I've been really seriously looking at is Kevin Dancer from Brentford or Mark Gay from Girona, because he was at Crystal Palace, but he's gone to Girona. I'm honestly going to just go in for Mark Gay. I really like this guy, and I think he's such a beast of a beast of a centre-back. Tall guy, he's got a bit of pace about him as well. His strength and his reactions are great. His defending's brilliant. I feel like he'll just be such a solid player for us. He's going to cost us a pretty penny. Let's go in for him. And there you go. That's all done as well. 45 million the cost for Gray, and I think that'll be it for us now. I think that should set up our defence for this upcoming for next season. So you know what? I am chuffed to bits with that. Not only that, like Gray, we're bringing back a player who was in the Premier League. He's now coming back to the Premier League, possibly with a point to prove. So I'm very happy with the way we've got that. Might have overpaid slightly, but I just want to get these deals over the line. Both 82 overall, so they're both upgrades, but they're not like I would say Camavinga style, where the only reason I went for someone of his overall, I mean, to be honest, he was only like 84 overall when I bought him, but I only did that because of the void Rodgers left. So obviously I wanted to get someone of his quality, and you looked at what I got. Camavinga's arguably even better than Rodgers in half a season than he was in his 2.5 seasons. And you could see in that game against Manchester United, Rodgers could not get anything going. Camavinga was all over him. And I think having Singo, even though Lawrence Gable, he's not going anywhere. He's going to be a backup right back, and he's going to be still playing quite a few games. Matt Guay, he's going to probably come in and replace Wu. Wu's going to go down to the bench. I am undecided whether I might go in for another left back, but I might be staying with Reed because I feel like he's got so much potential. He's got so much potential in him. He's been playing so well. I want to keep him and hopefully get him growing. Right, let's get this season all wrapped up. Let's go and see what all the other competitions are done, and then we'll do the stats and we'll do the awards, and then we are done for season number 3. So the Premier League champions are Manchester City. They won it by just a point. Liverpool just behind them. United got top 4. West Ham got 5th place ahead of Spurs. That's interesting. Arsenal have fallen from grace since their little title run a couple of years ago. We finished 11th, and you know what? I am so chuffed with that. That is amazing for our first season back. We finished 21 points ahead of the drop zone. I'm well happy with that. I'm really happy with that. The other guys getting relegated: Palace, Brentford, and Notts Forest. So interesting to see who comes up from the Championship. Obviously, we know who won the FA Cup. It is yours truly. 1-0 against Manchester United. What a final that was. I loved it. The Carabao Cup was won by Southampton. They beat City on penalties. Wow, that's really cool. It's nice that 2 small clubs have won both the domestics. Super Cup was won by Manchester City. So they've got a double. Barcelona beat Liverpool in a Champions League final. Europa League was won by Milan against FC Bayern. That is a stacked Europa League, that. Good teams in that. And Real Madrid and Florentine, you know what? That's a really interesting final. Really interesting final. Interesting. Right, let's go check out the stats because I'm really interested to see what these stats are looking like. So, obviously we know who the top goal scorer is, and that is going to be Jerry Yates with 25 goals and 11 assists. 36 goals and assists in 44 games in his first Premier League season. Probably, as I said, I'm going to give him next year, and we'll see how he grows. He's still got a good few years ahead of him. He's growing quite nicely. Hopefully by next season he'll get into the 80s. If we can get him sort of mid-80s, I'm happy just to roll with Yates for now. And probably next season we'll bring in maybe a younger striker, maybe around his overall, who, in case Yates isn't working out in the Europe and stuff like that. But Yates has been brilliant so far, so I'm very happy to keep him for now. Very, very happy with that. Bernard Gitten's got 11 goals, 14 assists, so 15 goals and assists for a midfielder is not bad at all. Nicholas got 11 goals, 3 assists, so 14 goals and assists, not bad from a winger as well. Scott got 15 goals and assists, 10 goals of them. Done quite well. He's only grown one overall, what I'm a bit disappointed about, but hopefully he just kicks on. Camavinga, he came in and did a hell of a job. Only done 18 games, but he got 14 goals and assists in 18 games. That is amazing in itself. Got Paveda, who's got 7 goals, 5 assists. Moda with 5 and 4. Legos came in and did a job as well. He's gone down there, so I'm not interested in bringing him back for another spell or anything. Edwards, I would have expected more for the money we paid for him, but hopefully next season with a full season under his belt, he'll give us a little bit more. Braithwaite, woo. All players who have done a great job. Braithwaite has gone up by 4 overalls this season. Really, really happy with that. Just check these overalls as well, because some of these guys have just gone up insane. Like Nichols has gone up by 5. We've got White, who's gone up by 4. McNeil, who's gone up by 3. I think that's pretty good for him. Bradley's gone up by 8. Davis by 2. Garner by 3. Reece Taylor's gone up by 8. That's incredible. Alan Griffiths has gone up by 8 overalls. Callum Norton by 5. Oh my god, Moffat's gone up by 11. That's insane. Hansen's up by 4. Hayes is up by 7. That is insane. Got Spence up by 3. Sonic Air, unfortunately, up by 1. Powers up by 5. Oh my god, Shortire has gone up by 6 overalls. He's 77 overall. Okay, thank you. That loan spell definitely worked out for him. Don't know what he's been doing, but he's 21 years of age. I'm very excited to get him back next year. Andy Lyons, probably either him or Thompson will be probably heading for the exit next season. Possibly, I'd probably say Lyons over Thompson at this point. So, but overall, I'm happy with that. We'll just do double check and we'll do the HPG award. So, the first nomination, I'm going to have 4 nominees for the HPG award for this season. And the first one is going to go to... First one's actually going to go to Jared Braithwaite. I'm really happy with the way he's transcended this season. He has got so much better over time. He's 22, 78. I feel like he's just someone who can solidify himself in that defence. We've got Gray coming in, who I think him and Gray are going to make such a great partnership. But he has been one of the best players on the pitch for us all the time. The next one is going to be Jamie Bynard Gittens. Again, this guy, every time he's on, he always makes a difference. We miss him so much when he's not on the pitch. He's just been awesome. I feel like he deserves his dues. He's been so good for us. I think he's just such a great winger in what he does. He's got so much pace. Maybe his finishing needs a bit of work, but apart from that, at 20 years of age, the sky's the limit for him. He really is. And he's got a lot to live up to after Garnacho in the last series. So that left wing spot's always got such a limelight, because I always like going down the left side more than the right. He's definitely making out his own, and I have no intentions of letting him go, and I have all the intentions in the world of making him a star. The next one, I'm actually going to give a nomination to Oliver Nicholas. Even though he's on the bench, honestly, only because of overall, and to be honest, I'm getting tempted to maybe put Nicholas back into the starting 11. He deserves it. He's been so much better than Edwards right now. Edwards is really good. I like him. I'm not saying I want to get rid of him or anything. But Nicholas, when he comes on, he does make so much more of a difference. He hasn't got all the pace in the world, but he's got good dribbling. He's got good shot. He's got good passing. He's got great spatial awareness. He knows where to go. He's so good at what he does. He's 20 years of age, 79 overall. He will be the future right winger of his team. And I feel like I've got that right wing spot pretty much nailed down with Nicholas and Edwards right now. Because I feel like them two, they're just going to be battling it out for seasons to come. So I'm so happy to see where this goes. And last but not least is going to be Jerry Yates. After his incredible season, his scoring has just been insane. He 100% deserves a nomination for us. Because he is just, if without his goals, where would we be? But I'm so happy. I hope he can just keep growing. I would have hoped with his... In fact, he's had 3 lots of good stats in a row. His dynamic player potential should be going up. So hopefully he just keeps getting better. His overall keeps growing. I want to try and keep him in the starting 11 as much as possible. There's a lot of other spots to focus on before we even get to him. So don't you worry. Jerry Yates is not going anywhere anyway. Even if we have to replace him in the starting 11, he'll still be in the team. Because I want him to retire at Blackpool. He's such a fan favourite. He's such a favourite to me as well. So, but anyway, on to who has won. The winner of season number 3 HPG Player of the Season is going to go to... I'm going to have to give it to Jerry Yates again. I know it's a bit cliche giving it to the striker constantly, but without his goals, we would have been left in the mud. Because sometimes we've had to outscore teams, and without him, we couldn't have done it. So I've just got to give it to Yates. He's just been so good. I'm so happy with the way he's grown, and the fact he's grown so nicely over the last 3 seasons. He's absolutely dominated the last 3 seasons in scoring. As unfortunately, he's just got short of the golden boot, but still, in the first Premier League season of his career, he should be proud of himself. So he is going to win the 3rd season Player of the Season. So thank you very much, guys. That is it. That is us done and dusted for season number 3. We've got 2 brand new players coming in next season. We have Europe to come, and I am going to be going ham on that transfer window in the summer, because places like the midfield I want to upgrade. I kind of want to get the whole depth of the team sorted out. Maybe even possibly a goalkeeper, depending on the money we get. I don't particularly want to replace Ray or anything, because he's actually been pretty damn good. He's just not grown, what's annoyed me a little bit. But as you can see, like Scott and Moda, maybe one of them needs to be replaced. Reed, even though he's not going anywhere, maybe I might go out and get a decent left back for him to fight with that spot. I kind of want to get to that point where I don't always have to rely on myself getting the results. So, and I really want to fight for our European spots next year in the Premier League. So, we'll see what happens next season. I just want to thank you guys for watching these episodes. I want to thank you for watching the series and enjoying my content. If you are enjoying it, please hit that subscribe button for me. It helps me grow this channel out. At the minute, the channel's sort of been in that spot where it's not going down, but it's not going up either. So I'd really appreciate it. Anyone who's watching, if you haven't subscribed already, please just hit that subscribe button for me. It helps me out so much. And also like the video so I know you're enjoying them. And I have got other series out, such as the Spider-Man series. I've got the Quarry series. I've got so many other games as well on my channel, so go check that out. It's such fun to just watch it, sit and binge. They're just so fun. Honestly, I am getting to a point where I might actually start making like game movies, sort of like without commentary, but like long videos. Maybe so just a little bit nicer to watch if you just want to sit and watch all the cutscenes and stuff like that. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode and the next season. Till next time, guys, I am out.